Good morning, afternoon and evening my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and today I'd like to welcome you back to 12 Days of Christmas, day 11. Okay, so for day 11 I'm doing a bit of a mix on this one. Now this was my first ever attempt, and no, there isn't a pattern of this exact thing on YouTube, but this was an amalgamation of patterns from other creators, and I will find them in a second and I'll pop the links above and below. Right, so, and it's not finished because it needs a robin. So if any of you know of any decent little robin patterns, little amigurumi robins that won't take me too long to knock up, if you could stick them in, tell me about them in the comment section below, I would be so chuffed, because I haven't found one that's quite right yet. But right, so here is today's show. Now this one is a mix of 3 different patterns, soon hopefully to be 5 when I find a little robin to go in here and then a cute bow to go on top. But for this year it looks quite bland and boring like this. Now I'll talk you through it. There's 3 different tutorials I've used to make this as it stands so far. Now the first one is this green section here. Now I didn't have a lot of yarn colour choices back when I made this. I was literally buying yarn for certain projects, and if I was lucky I would have some left over to do something else with. And so this first section here is a pattern by Blossom Crochet. It is the Christmas series episode 2, crochet hanging door wreath. Now she actually did stripes, but as I said, I didn't have enough yarn to do stripes, so we got stuck with the one base colour. And then the next pattern I used was the Happy Berry Crochet's How to Crochet a Holly Leaf with Berries, and it was one of her Yarn Scrap Friday projects, and that is this section here. Oh, let's turn it that way a bit. Sorry, the colours are quite dark on this. This is actually quite a nice dark green, but it shows more black on screen. It's a pain, isn't it? And right, and these are also from Happy Berry Crochet. Now the pattern for this is How to Crochet a Mini Poinsettia, and it is also a Yarn Scrap Friday project. And so from what I remember, because of course this was back in this was actually year 2, so it was just after I just finished my first year of crochet, because I started in sort of the October time. So these patterns in themselves were really nice and easy to follow each one of them. I must admit that when I was doing this bit here I just got carried away, and I only really watched the taking measurements section and I just got on with it, and then I made it, pulled it, and ended up that underneath this bit here is a lot of gathering and a lot of not so neat stuff. Look, see, not so neat, which is why I ended up doing that many poinsettias to go over the top. But it sort of hangs on my door like that at the moment. But as I said, at some point I want to pop in a couple of little robins here and maybe a bow or something else up here. But it's a case of finding the right robin pattern. So if you've come across a robin pattern that you really like, ideally with a tutorial, because it just makes it easier for me to watch and listen rather than to read. If you could tell me about it in the comments down below, I would be ever so grateful. That'd be brilliant. Right, I'm gonna head off now and get on with some other bits and pieces, and I will see you really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe, and ta-ra for now.